first month of this new year, 2019. So, hey, what I want to show you, and I don't know how much much of an opportunity you guys have had to go over to a little site called optimumtaste.com. But if you haven't been there, by all means, you'll want to go there. So I've got it pulled up, and what I'm going to do is just kind of explain it to everybody. Optimumtaste.com is our source for exclusive leads and a sample sending system, right? So, but you know, what I want to talk to you, it's not about sending out samples and it's not about buying leads. There's one component in here that if you haven't looked at it yet, and if you haven't utilized it, maybe you'll want to, depending upon how big a database you have or those kind of things. It's right down here. It says import your own prospect list, learn more. So I would encourage you to go to optimumtaste.com, go and look at what this does, because let me show you what I'm just going to log in here for a second. And if I go to Contact Manager and I scroll down, you'll see import contacts, right? Very simple process to let that system, you upload all your lists into the optimumtaste.com. As you see here, I have plenty of names, right? 900 here and 700 here and 700 here and over 1,000 here, and so on and so on and so on. So what I can do is I can instantly go down here. This is a list, just a small list, 27 people, and I can click on, I want this email to go to all 27 people. I can then click on email, right? I can then click on email, and then I can click on send an email. I can put a title in here of something. Happy New Year, right? And then I can select a template that I want to send, and I'm going to use this one. And as I begin to write, I can, you'll see the preview here, but this is what the template looks like, right? From the desk of Chuck Hansen. It's got a Valentis logo on it, and I can create an email. I can instantly send it to those 27 people, or in the case of some lists that I've got thousands of people, I can instantly send that to thousands of people, okay? So I don't know what kind of database you might have, or if you're struggling for some type of contact manager or something, but if you are, you definitely want to use this system, and not only use this system for that, but obviously you can use that system, the system for you know, obviously finding leads, right? So they advertise and bring leads into the system, and so I can acquire new profiles. And as you see right now, there's 109 profiles in there. I can click on to look at, and these are totally exclusive, right? So I can look at profiles, and then I can, let's see, total available in the system, 109. It costs you $3.75 for that lead. So if I click over here, I can begin to look at that profile. This person is a Miss from Columbus, Ohio. There's their zip code, age 20, 29. Best time to call is in the morning. Does the idea of drinking a delicious coffee that is actually healthy for you sound interesting to you? Yes, it does. How many cups of coffee do you drink a day? 4 cups to an entire pot. And so we know she's wired. You know, how many pounds would you like to lose? Well, this person's being honest, 50 plus. Yeah, I mean, that might be a good one for somebody to grab a hold of, right? Coffee drinker, wants to lose weight, and drinking coffee is no problem. So, and then you can continue to, you know, just to flip through and look at profile after profile after profile. This is from Texas, 20 to 29, best time to call is the afternoon. 0 to 3 cups, need to lose 10 to 20 pounds. Well, you know, maybe that'd be okay. You know, here's another one. And again, it just continues to go through and go through and go through. So if you haven't been over to OptimumPace.com, by all means, you'll definitely want to do that. And maybe buy some leads. I've had relatively good luck, but I've had even better luck by uploading, obviously, my database into the system and sending out my own emails, because if I tell them to go, and that's what I've done here. You know, I said, if you want to sample, go to optimumpace.com/my username, right? And fill in the survey. And that's what these people have done. And then what I've done is sent them a sample. So with one click, I can send off a sample. And now Dave has got it so that we can send 2 samples, or we can send as many as 6 for the same amount of postage. The only difference is obviously the cost of the samples. Now, if you want your own samples to go there, if you want to place an order and have it drop shipped, or if you want to place an order, say for a business builder pack, and have it come to your house, and then you take part of it, 50 of them, whatever that number is, and you send that on to the warehouse, Dave will give you credit for the amount of samples that he receives, and they'll be right there in your back office. So all you're paying for is actually the cost of the lead and the cost of sending out the sample. And the sample goes out with a cover letter and so on and so forth. So go in there, spend a little bit of time. I found it to be a very, very useful and time effective way for me to communicate and then send samples out. I don't know about you, but you know, during the holiday, going to the post office and waiting in line for an hour was not good use of my time. And you know, the lines aren't that long now, but I still, you know, I have anger issues, and I don't like to stand in line very long. So no, just kidding. So hey, so that's that. The other thing that